We're here for that, and we're here to talk about Derrick Henry. Let's be honest, I think that's the core reason that we even have this episode here is so I get my time to talk about Derrick Henry. I've talked about him a fair bit already throughout the offseason, but Derrick Henry going as RB9, I get it, and I'm not even that angry about where he is ADP wise, but I'm going to smash it every single time at that ADP. He hasn't been bad the last couple of years, which is the perception. People are watching Derrick Henry and he looked bad or he looked worse he did as prime Derrick Henry. I just beg you to contextualize it a little bit. Derrick Henry had one of the worst offensive lines in Tennessee the last couple of years. He was getting hit behind the line a lot. And his game is not to be this elusive jump cut, avoid guys at the line running back. It's not who he is. But if he's allowed to get any semblance of a head of steam, it's game over. And he still has been doing that the last couple of years. His yards after contact, as great as they've ever been. It's great as they've ever been. He goes to an offense now that should allow that part of his game to thrive in Baltimore. There's been some reshuffling with their offensive line, but it literally cannot be worse than what he had the last two seasons. And look, he didn't have a guy like Lamar Jackson to take away attention from defenses either. Defenses having to play these two guys simultaneously as rushers is why they get paid the bucks. Just the bucks, not even the big bucks. That's why you get paid the bucks, is to have to face off against guys like this. And I would be fucking terrified if that were me. Luckily, it's not. Lamar Jackson also does not steal away touchdowns from his running backs the way that some other rushing quarterbacks do. It's not like Josh Allen. It's not like Jalen Hurts. Lamar Jackson averages about 5 rushing touchdowns per season himself. So yeah, he'll still get his. But Derrick Henry should be in line for easily 10, probably closer to 15 touchdowns this year. Gus Edwards had like 13 touchdowns last year in this same offense. I think Derrick Henry is being still a bit underappreciated. If you're looking at Saquon Barkley at running back 4, which is his ADP right now, or Derrick Henry at running back 9, it's Derrick Henry all day, every day for me, baby. I'm not even batting an eye at that. Will Derrick Henry be on your – he obviously won't be on your team in our league, but in other leagues, will Derrick Henry be on your team?
Yeah, actually, I was just pulling up. I am doing a draft right now, doing part of Polly's playoffs. Shane Barrett, friend of the show. So we are it's a super flex tight end league, and I actually drafted Derrick Henry as my second running back in the 4th round, and I thought that was a hell of a steal, getting him that late. So if I am able to get him in the 4th round, I will draft him. I will smash him there the entire time. I think, yeah, he is going to outplay that ADP all day long. I think he's going to be a top 5 running back this year. I really do. Like you said, we've seen what this offense in Baltimore has done. They let go of guys that they've kind of platooned over the last few years, but have been very, very good and very good for their team. So they wanted to bring in a guy that they could rely on, that they can run the ball with. They want to be a run first offense. As you said, Lamar Jackson doesn't steal goal line touches. You don't bring a guy in like Derrick Henry to have Lamar Jackson run in touchdowns at the end zone. Like, you're going to use Derrick Henry to get those dirty yards. So, and we haven't seen any sign of him slowing down yet. It's going to happen eventually, but I've refused to bet against him at this point because he just continues to do it. So I love this. I wish I would have put it as my drinking buddy first, but yeah, I love this one, Jake.